Hey, what's up, guys? Myself, Fredo Cervantes. It is Thursday, February the 9th, and these are the breaks. These are the breaks. You know what it is. Welcome back, guys. Myself, Fredo Cervantes here on Infinity TV on These Are the Breaks. And guess what, guys? It is time for me to break it down for you here today, and especially what happened over the weekend here as we were over in Las Vegas over at the Celebrity All-Star Game. It's MeBrands.com put up an amazing event, guys, that was a must-see event. If you weren't there, which I'm pretty sure you weren't there, we will have a lot of exclusive coverage, which you can check us out here on YouTube. But, I mean, we had NFL stars from A-list stars. You're talking about Deebo Samuel. You're talking about Stephon Diggs, Trayvon Diggs. You had Max Crosby, the local hometown hero from the Las Vegas Raiders. We're putting on a show. And believe it or not, guys, these NFL players can actually play some ball. One guy that really stood out to me was Stephon Diggs, wide receiver from the Buffalo Bills, formerly a Minnesota Viking. I mean, Stephon Diggs was just shooting the ball and he was fading away to the corner. At one point, I mean, believe it or not, at one point, he shot a fadeaway three, landed on someone's lap over there on the sideline, and I mean, it went in. It went in. Splash, splash, splash. Max Crosby showing his skills as well. Between the legs, slam dunk. And let's not forget about Tyreek Hill. I mean, we know that Tyreek Hill is a small guy. He's a small guy, but he's a fast guy. This guy is fast. Believe it or not, I was right at the half-court line, and he got a steal. They passed him the ball, and he's kind of has an open drive to the basket, and he went from that moment, from the half-court line to the other side of the court in a matter of less than a second. I mean, this guy is fast. So, Tyreek Hill, now that I saw you in person like this, I mean, I saw you on the football field playing for the Kansas City Chiefs against the Chargers. You were pretty fast, but not as fast as you are on the basketball court. But believe it or not, guys, I mean, it was an amazing, amazing event. A lot of NFL stars we got the chance to talk to as well. Head coach of one of the teams, which is Gary Payton, formerly a Hall of Famer as well. We also had Dennis Rodman as well on the court down there, managing and coaching his other team. There was just so much excitement, especially because it was Pro Bowl weekend in Las Vegas. It was Pro Bowl weekend, which a lot of people weren't very much excited about the Pro Bowl because, yeah, you guys want to say it was a flag football game, but from what I saw, it looked kind of good. It looked all right. It looked something that maybe next year I might want to see again because you got a chance to say goodbye for a lot of the locals in Las Vegas. They got a chance to say goodbye to Derek Carr. Derek Carr actually took the field in that flag football game / Pro Bowl, and he actually got a chance to say goodbye in a way of him throwing a touchdown to Kelsey and whatnot out there. So, believe it or not, it looked good. It looked good. So you probably did not miss nothing in the Pro Bowl, but you definitely missed out on watching the Celebrity All-Star Game that we got all the great coverage. Again, go ahead and follow us on Infinity TV on Instagram and on YouTube. You're going to go ahead and check out some of the latest coverage, all the red carpet interviews we had, as well all the highlights that went on through this amazing event. And believe it or not, that's Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs can really play some ball. That's all I want to say to you about what happened this past weekend. But let's not forget. Let's rewind a little bit. It is Thursday morning here / afternoon in Los Angeles. And I want to talk about what happened in Los Angeles on Tuesday night at the Crypto.com Arena, guys. Man, I mean, let's just start off with this. We knew back in 2003, starting the 2003 season, We knew that there was a young kid by the name of LeBron James, drafted number 1 overall to the Cleveland Cavaliers out of Akron, Ohio. We knew that this kid was going to be good. Good. Not a lot of people thought he was going to be great. A lot of people were like, oh, well, he's hyped. This is just hype. He's not the chosen one. Yes, he's on all Sports Illustrated covers, magazines, ESPN, all of the above. But I mean, this man right there that started that game up in Sacramento to debut his rookie career in the NBA, that man has not looked back since 2003. We're in 2023 now, February. And this man broke the all-time scoring record, which surpassed the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at 38,388 points. That is just unbelievable to see that a man can score 38,000. No one thought that record was ever going to be broken. And the way Kareem Abdul-Jabbar looks sitting courtside there at the Laker game on Tuesday night, he didn't seem so happy. He did not seem so happy. And just to kind of give you a little bit of background on the relationship of LeBron James and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, as I want to quote the great LeBron James, he said this a few months ago, "We have no relationship." That's what he said. We have no relationship. And that was after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had a few comments to say about LeBron James and possibly, at the time looking into surpassing him, which now, look at 6 months later, he got surpassed. LeBron James is now the number 1 scoring leader in the NBA. So for everyone right now, everyone who ever disliked LeBron James, everyone who ever wanted LeBron James on your team, or if LeBron James actually had the opportunity and the privilege to play for your hometown team, which he's currently been here in Los Angeles for the past 5 years, you guys have to be grateful for what he gave your city, all those points. He won a championship in every city he played for. Miami, Cleveland, Los Angeles. He won a chip. Won 2 in Miami, 1 here, and 1 in Cleveland. 4-time NBA champion. Went to the finals 8 years in a row. 8 years. No other player, and I don't want to hear Bill Russell's name at all. No other player has done what LeBron James has done today. Okay? And for all the LeBron haters out there, a lot, because there is a lot. There are a lot of LeBron haters out there that say, hey, well, Michael Jordan's still better. I don't care who leads in scoring. Well, at the end of the day, the longevity, the career that LeBron James has had, 20-plus years playing, not 13, 14 years like Michael Jordan played. Yes, he was 6-0 in the NBA Finals, but he never did anything, especially the things off the court that LeBron James has done that Michael Jordan has not gotten nowhere near what he's done. Yeah, he's made a lot of money selling shoes. That's okay. That's cute. That's fine. Continue making your shoes. But LeBron James is building young minds, building a brand new school over in Akron, Ohio, helping out the kids. So that's a man right there that's looking out not just for himself, but for others. Last night, he had his kids down there. He had his wife. He had his manager, his agent, his high school teammates. He had everybody out there. He was ready to perform. Scored 38 points last night. It was amazing. 7 rebounds and only 3 assists, which, we knew he was not passing the ball last night. We definitely knew that. One guy out there yesterday that was kind of, I'm not sure if he was happy for the man. I mean, I was certainly happy for LeBron James. And if you were his teammate and you're not happy, what the F is your problem? And I'm talking to you, Anthony Davis. There was a lot of video going around Twitter and around TV over the last 24 hours since LeBron James broke the record of Anthony Davis kind of, sitting down by himself, kind of not really being in the moment. And I understand that, you're maybe jealous in a way, or maybe you're frustrated about the game. I don't know what you can be frustrated about while LeBron James is breaking the goddamn record. You should be excited. Stand up with the rest of your teammates. Every single person in that arena on Tuesday night was standing up, Yeah, maybe they had a phone in their hands, but they were still standing. The only person sitting was Anthony Davis. Weird. Very, very weird. Very weird. But the Lakers ended up losing the game 133-130 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't know how, but they lost it. LeBron James still broke the record. LeBron James still went out to West Hollywood to celebrate with his teammates and everybody else that was at that game. There was a lot of A-list stars at that game last night, starting with Jay-Z. Jay-Z, Denzel Washington, everybody was down there. Even Bad Bunny, Floyd Mayweather, everybody was out there. But yeah, again, congratulations to LeBron James, 38 years old, 20th season in the NBA, now has 38,390 points for LeBron James. So congratulations to the greatest of all time. But now we got to flip the page. And we got to flip the page on an interesting topic that I have had mixed emotions for the past few years, maybe a year and a half. And that has to do with Russell Westbrook, former Los Angeles Laker Russell Westbrook, after the Lakers traded him over to the Utah Jazz last night, as it was reported by Adrian Wojnarowski, with Malik Beasley and DiAngelo Russell and Mr. Vanderbilt Jared coming to Los Angeles after the Lakers finally agreed to trade Russell Westbrook. I mean, there is a lot to talk about. There is a lot to say about these three new guys coming over here, and I will let you know what I have to think about that when we return here on These Are the Breaks.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of Keller.
United One Protection Services. With over 30 years of experience, United One Protection Services has more expertise and knowledge than the other security companies combined. Residential, commercial, municipal, or institutional, United One Protection Services does more than just security. We protect your livelihood. United One Protection Services.
And we're back here live on These Are the Breaks. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, February the 9th. And it is the day that the Lakers will start without Russell Westbrook on their roster. Yes, last night the Lakers traded away Russell Westbrook, Juan Toscano Anderson, and Damian Jones to the Utah Jazz for an exchange for the former number 2 overall pick from the 2015 NBA draft by the Los Angeles Lakers at the time, and, Mr. Mitch Kupchak. DiAngelo Russell out of Ohio State is back here in LA, and we all recall how that ended with DiAngelo Russell and Nick Swaggy P. Young. There was a little situation, of course, Snapchat at the time, back in 2015, 2016, social media was kind of becoming the new thing, Snapchat, Instagram, and, there was a little incident between DiAngelo Russell and Nick Young, which DiAngelo caused Nick Young's marriage, and, he ended up getting a divorce, going back and forth, got traded. Once Magic Johnson got here, they traded DiAngelo Russell to the Brooklyn Nets for an exchange of Brook Lopez. And we all recall Brook Lopez and the 27th draft pick. That 27th overall draft pick became Kyle Kuzma in 2017. So we can kind of say that by drafting DiAngelo Russell in 2015, we gained Kyle Kuzma. Then we later gained Russell Westbrook for the exchange with Kyle Kuzma. So it seems like DiAngelo, Kuzma, Westbrook, all this whole exchange, they were all related. But for the Laker world, who have been kind of desperate for some sort of change, and I still don't understand till this moment right now, why does Los Angeles hate Russell Westbrook? Why does everyone want Russell Westbrook out of Los Angeles? I mean, it happened already. They are successful with their plan, but I still don't agree with the moving on from Russell Westbrook. Of course, it was reported by Dave McMenamin from ESPN after Tuesday's loss and LeBron James' record-breaking night. Russell Westbrook and head coach from the Lakers, Darvin Ham, had an exchange during halftime in the locker room, which was very, very unusual between the two. It seemed like 24 hours later, after that little incident, Westbrook was shipped out of Los Angeles. I think Darvin Ham should not have been the one staying, and I hope this is a one and done for Darvin Ham. I hope it's a one and done. But what can we say in the meantime? Can we say that Malik Beasley can step up and be a starter and be the two guard for the Lakers? Can we say that DiAngelo Russell can now be the starting point guard for this LA team and maybe treat them to an NBA Finals trip? Because it seems like right now the Western Conference is fully open right now. Fully open, which now we got to keep an eye out for the Dallas Mavericks. After they acquired Kyrie Irving over the week, and now you got Luka and Kyrie out there. Luka's a little hurt right now, but Kyrie's going to keep the ship going. But that is one team to pretty much look out for. Golden State, Curry's out with another surgery. We don't know when he's going to be returning. We got the Clippers. They do load management every single night, so who knows who's going to be playing in the playoffs for them. The Phoenix Suns, they just got a new owner yesterday. I don't know what's the plan with them. Chris Paul's getting pretty old. DeAndre Ayton, he don't know what he's doing out there. Devin Booker's been out, just returned. Utah doesn't really know what they're doing. Sacramento, pretty good right now. Give some shout out to Mike Brown and doing some very good coaching up there. But there's not that many teams out in the West right now that can really do some damage. Memphis Grizzlies, they're just up and down. I thought they were going to be the team to go out of the West this year. They're just up and down. Houston, shit. San Antonio, I mean, I don't even know who plays there. But the Lakers might actually have a chance in making some noise with DiAngelo Russell at the gun. Currently, right now, DiAngelo Russell's averaging 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. He's shooting the ball from the three-point line at almost 40%. That is the major upgrade that everyone is maybe happy about in this transaction. DiAngelo Russell actually being a good three-point shooter. DiAngelo Russell actually being a decent passer, because those passes that Russell Westbrook was trying to get to LeBron on Tuesday night were awful passes. He was throwing them behind LeBron James. LeBron's like, what are you doing? It was just a mess with Russell Westbrook. And I feel for Russell Westbrook for everything he had to go through, especially this being his hometown city. He was a hometown kid. He grew up loving the Lakers, grew up watching Kobe Bryant, going to UCLA, attending high school here. It was just a sad story to see the way this ended and the way Darvin Ham treated him on his last game as a Laker. But when we look at Malik Beasley, Malik is averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 25 minutes per game. Malik can actually shoot the ball. He's shooting the ball from 36% from the three-point line. So you just gain a 39% shooter, you gain a 36% shooter, and then you also gain in Jared Vanderbilt, who's shooting 33.6%. Pretty good right now. Better than Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is shooting about 19% from the three. Very bad. Very awful. So now you gain these, and just to highlight on Vanderbilt, he's a great rebounder, averaging almost double digits in rebounds coming off the bench with the Utah Jazz. So we got someone from Utah and Vanderbilt. We got Malik Beasley from Vanderbilt, and we also, not from Vanderbilt, we got him from Utah, but we also got DeAngelo Russell from the Minnesota Timberwolves. So that trio, very good trio. Lakers should be very happy. Let's see if the main cook in Darvin Ham knows how to use these ingredients and maybe start winning some freaking games, because he's always letting it get away. Always. But for me, as long as the Lakers are playing the Celtics, I'm good. If you all know what I mean by that, I'm good. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and leave off with this, guys, all right? Leave it off with this. Russell Westbrook, thank you again for your 1.5 year of commitment to the team, the one that was actually healthy every single game out there, maybe only missed 2 games as a Laker. But give you some credit and some love, man. We appreciate everything you did. Hopefully, you don't end up with the Los Angeles Clippers as is being reported, but hopefully you go out to Chicago. It seems like Chicago might be your other second landing spot, especially having Billy Donovan, your former head coach from Oklahoma, being your assistant right there in Chicago. So good luck to you, Mr. Russell Westbrook, and welcome DiAngelo Russell back. But this weekend is going to be a crazy event up in Phoenix, Arizona, as we visit Super Bowl between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. I will give you my recap and my final prediction and who you might want to put some money down and make some money this weekend. We'll be right back here on These Are the Breaks.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of
United One Protection Services. With over 30 years of experience, United One Protection Services has more expertise and knowledge than the other security companies combined. Residential, commercial, municipal, or institutional, United One Protection Services does more than just security. We protect your livelihood. United One Protection Services.
And we're back here on These Are the Breaks. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, here on this beautiful Thursday afternoon in Los Angeles. And it's getting kind of sunny back. I miss the summertime. I miss the spring. I just miss the sun. I hate the winter time. And it's also right, we're right around the corner from spring training for Major League Baseball. So there is a lot to speculate in the baseball world, but we will get to that later on. Right now, it's the biggest event of the year. We all cannot wait to see Super Bowl 58 with the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Juju Smith-Schuster against the Philadelphia Eagles and A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. That game is kicking off this Sunday, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific on Fox. And believe it or not, right now, Philadelphia is coming in as a slight favorite. I don't really know. I mean, I wonder that the guy in Vegas that's doing these odds predictions and whatnot, he might be a little drunk. All right. So this is the time that you take advantage of this. It's like when you have a drunk uncle, one of those drunk uncles at your normal family parties, and you know he's drunk. This is the perfect time. Go ask him for money. Hey, let me have, you got $50 on you? Oh yeah, sure. Here. This is what Vegas is doing to us right now. They're offering a plus money on Kansas City to win the Super Bowl. There is no way, 0% chance that Philadelphia will have a chance to win this game. You're looking at an inexperienced football team. They have zero experience in playing in this game. You got Sirianni, a coach, a young coach, who kind of has no idea what he's doing out there. Surprisingly, Jalen Hurts has had the arm and the legs to keep this season alive. They don't have the offense or the playmaking like Kansas City does. You got to look at how effective a team can be when you stop their passing game. This is a football rule. When you can stop someone's passing game, when they don't have a running game, you can easily win the game. And that's the way a coach should always manage a football game. When they don't have a running game, take their passing game away and game over. And this way here, right now, there is an easy way that if the Kansas City defense can stop the passing game, they win this game. They got no running game up in Philadelphia. No running game. Nada. So with that being said, you look at some money lines. You look, because everyone's going to be doing some bets this week. So I guarantee you, if you put some money down on the money line for Kansas City to win at a plus 105, you will be making plus money, and you will be a happy man Sunday night. You will be a happy man, but you wouldn't be a happier man. You put your money down on Patrick Mahomes. There are two different things that you can do online in any, gambling betting site you can do out there. You can put some money down on Patrick Mahomes on scoring one touchdown, not throwing, but a rush touchdown. Patrick Mahomes will get the opportunity to rush in for a touchdown. He does it on every single game. He's done it for 5 times out of the last 7 games. You can count on Patrick Mahomes running the ball, especially when the defense is going to try to collapse the pocket. That's the perfect time that Patrick Mahomes likes to run outside the pocket, and there will be a touchdown by Patrick Mahomes. You take that, that's a plus 325. You're looking at a lot of money if you put some money down on Patrick Mahomes. Another favorite that you can also look at, because you know KC's going to win the game, and you definitely know that the MVP trophy will be going to Patrick Mahomes. So you take that as well. That's another plus money. You look at Patrick Mahomes and winning the MVP at the Super Bowl at a plus 115. So you look at that trio right there. What I'm giving you, you're going to be like, damn, Fredo, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm giving you some easy money. You want to look at some deadly money? You put your money on the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, right now, you can easily take them at a minus 1.5, but that's too hard to cover right there. So I guarantee you guys, don't be stupid. I'm telling you right now. I wish I can put these words right in front of the screen right now. Don't be stupid. Stupid. Don't think that Jalen Hurts, oh my God, Jalen Hurts was incredible all season long. He only lost one time. Yeah, he only lost one time. It's the regular season. You were playing Washington, Detroit. You were playing some bad teams out there. Atlanta, North Carolina. You can't be playing these teams and think you're going to go win the Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes. You just can't think that way. All right? I'm telling you that right now because I will see you guys on Monday Night Fredo. And I will let you guys know exactly on why I was right and how I made you some money. All right? So make sure you keep that in mind and lock it down because we are looking at Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes again Sunday afternoon, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Super Bowl live from Glendale, Arizona. I cannot wait to watch that action, and I cannot wait to be right again. And I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys off with this last thought right here. Last thought of the day. It's Thursday. The Lakers played the Milwaukee Bucks tonight here at the Crypto.com arena. LeBron James going to be taking the stage again. He did go out Tuesday's game with the soreness on the right ankle, I believe it was. So we kind of expect LeBron James to take the court tonight. But I do expect Rob Pelinka to do one more trade before the trade deadline ends today. Before the deadline ends today, I expect Rob Pelinka to make one more trade. I expect him to get one more big. We need one more big because I feel that Anthony Davis will sooner than later go out on us again. We will not have AD. I guarantee you. He's going to go out with another injury, and we're going to have to go into the playoffs with another man to replace him. And, I mean, believe it or not, I like Nikola Vucevic from the Chicago Bulls. For some reason, he seems to be a heavy favorite by Vegas to be landing with the Lakers before the trade deadline. So I would love to see Vucevic with the Lakers. Great guy, USC, grew up here in Los Angeles. I am up for Vucevic in LA. But I'm also up for next week, next Thursday afternoon here on These Are the Breaks. You will catch me then. We'll see you then.